We're here at the U.S. side of Friendship Park. 50 years ago, then First Lady Pat Nixon opened this site, which she envisioned as an international friendship park on the U.S. Mexico border. Back then, there was only a barbed wire fence that separated both countries. Today, we see another reality. Over time, this park established itself as a meeting place for families who have been separated by immigration laws.
We're at the westernmost end of the U.S. Mexico border, right up on a mesa top, right over where the border wall dives into the Pacific Ocean. And this mesa top is what historically was understood to be International Friendship Park. In 1971, First Lady Pat Nixon inaugurated the surrounding area here in the United States as California's Border Field State Park. And on that occasion, she and others dignitaries in Mexico declared that this would be the first phase of what they called International Friendship Park.
Via Zoom, we spoke with Cristian Ramirez, who remembers what life was here at the border, growing up in the Tijuana-San Diego region.
I remember kicking my first soccer balls on that park. And, you know, I don't have a memory of the fence until I was, you know, a teenage boy and living now on the U.S. side of the border. And our family moved to San Isidro, and Friendship Park was just a few miles, you know, walking distance from our home. So those are the first memories that I have of the actual fence and not being able to go back and forth, right? And that was the early 1990s.
Este es Rafael, viene de Los Ángeles y venía a ver a su mujer que venía de Ensenada con sus 5 niñas. Después ya cuando pusieron el segundo muro dejó de venir, porque se pusieron más estrictos en la cuestión del estado migratorio de las personas que iban a visitar ahí, entonces ya no pudo venir porque era completamente indocumentado.
For over 20 years, Maria Teresa Fernandez has been documenting the park's transformation. We sat down with her in Chula Vista to listen to some of her stories.
Desde que lo empecé a documentar me di cuenta que algo tenía este objeto. Estaba dando información constantemente, objetos, graffiti, los mismos migrantes al llegar ahí, te amo Julia, ¿no? Te amo, o soy de Valle, San Luis Potosí, este sitio tiene algo de vida, y poco a poco me di cuenta que sí, que era un objeto vivo, que estaba cambiando constantemente, que estaba creciendo en longitud, porque cuando yo comencé, nada más llegaba hasta Jocumba, y empezó a crecer y irse casi a correr toda la frontera. Mira, aquí está de lejos, aquí está el corral. Aparte y espero poder tener vida en el momento que llegue cuando muera y poderlo documentar, que caiga.
We spoke with Emma Sanchez. Nearly 15 years ago, she was deported to Mexico. At that time, while living in Tijuana, she used to meet with her family at the park, and she even had a wedding ceremony in front of the fence. She's now back in San Diego County, and she remembers those days.
Sí, tuve la oportunidad de ver a mi familia. De hecho, en la boda, mi mamá me dio la bendición a través de ese muro, ella del lado americano, yo del lado mexicano. O sea que para mí es muy importante que ese muro esté abierto, que se retome lo que inicialmente quiso ser la primera dama, Pat Nixon, de hacer algo de amistad ahí, o sea, de hacer algo de unión de los dos países. Yo creo que es momento de buscar soluciones, no de buscar culpables ni de buscar más problemas.
Emma recalls the first time she visited Friendship Park, but this time from the U.S. side.
Llegas al muro y cuando llegas ves la malla esa gris, que no tienes la misma visibilidad que del lado mexicano. O sea, yo me sentí súper atrapada, súper encarcelada. Me dio tanta tristeza saber todas estas personas que están de este lado sin tener la oportunidad de viajar a México a ver a sus seres amados y sentir ese bloqueo, esa forma tan cruel de encarcelamiento. Me parece muy inhumano, muy cruel.
Right next to the plaza where families meet, there's a binational friendship garden. At the Mexican side of Friendship Park, we spoke with Dan Watman, a local activist who has been taking care of this garden for over a decade.
This cross-border friendship and family reunion and environmental collaboration are really important, and they can't be left aside in order to put in more militarization and enforcement, because these plants that are here have root systems they're native plants, and they have root systems up to 30 feet deep. And so, it's not when they're saying, all the climatologists are saying not if, but when there's going to be torrential rains. And when that happens, if there's no native flora on the hillsides, all the houses, everything, there's going to be massive erosion. And I don't care how many walls you have here, it's not going to help us. You know what I mean? We need to start working together to restore our environment and restore our region.
What pains me the most that image 50 years in the past was a better reality than what it is now 50 years later. But I remain hopeful that this place will usher in a new reality for the border, in which a fence will no longer divide the people of Tijuana and San Diego. And if the day comes when that occurs, when these walls no longer stand, it will happen at this place, because it's been able to survive for 50 years under the constant threat of destruction from every single administration, with the exception, ironically, of the Nixon administration.
Borderfield State Park closed in the spring of 2020 due to the pandemic, and with it, access to the binational park. Although the state park reopened back in May, Friendship Park didn't follow. An official with the U.S. Border Patrol said that because of the influx of migrants on the southern border, they are not capable to properly staff the park. Reporting from Friendship Park, I'm Alexandra Mendoza, with photojournalist Alejandro Tamayo for the San Diego Union-Tribune.